So we want a lot of things in life. We want to be fit and healthy. We want to be rich. We want to be happy. But in today's episode, we'll tell you why you won't get any of those things until you start incorporating this one small habit.
Life is beautiful.
So since the new year started, we've been on our health grind. Okay. There's only one problem.
New year, new me.
There's only one problem. I went on vacation recently. Well, actually, we both went on vacation.
Yes, we
The
did.
problem was that I went on vacation and I gained weight, and you came back from vacation and you were more shredded than I've seen you since before you even left. And you come back and you start pissing me off because every single day we're having lunch together. You pull out your little phone and you start tracking all these. Oh, I had this many blueberries.
Tracking my
I had
macros,
this many
bro.
tablespoons of yogurt. I had this many this. Then you start asking me, how many tablespoons you think are in my yogurt, bro? And I'm sitting here thinking, I hate you. Please stop. Then the next day you come in and you tell you once again, you're getting upset. I love calorie counting, bro. I found this thing. It works so well for me. You got to try it. I love calorie counting. Then you go home and you say, I just bought a scale from Amazon where I can measure to the quarter of an ounce the meat that I am having every night. Like, you want to measure everything so specifically. And this is so unlike you. You fly by the seat of your pants. I am the measure guy.
Yeah.
You are not this guy by any means. I was annoyed, to say the least. And then I'm sitting there a week later as you continue to lose weight, and it's a week after my vacation. I'm continuing to basically not gain weight, but maintain. Nothing, no progress is being made. And I'm so frustrated on a weekend that I finally, you can literally imagine me sitting at my table, like caving in, like really angrily, and downloading this stupid calorie counting app myself. And I download it and I'm like fucking putting in my breakfast. So I'm like, fuck, really, I hate Nick so much. And then I sent you a screenshot. I'm like, here, you happy you finally made me do this? And yeah, that's the opening story.
I don't think I made you. I think I inspired you to do it.
Yeah, sure.
And how's it been going for you?
It's been going extremely well.
Why?
You know, all right, real quick. You know what's annoying about you? When you get into something, like you become the world's best salesman where you tell every single human being you come in contact with about this thing and they need to try it. And it's like the company's paying you to do this thing. So this app should pay you. CrossFit, you did it the same thing.
Mhm.
You're always doing this. It's fucking annoying.
So your point there is that I'm just annoying?
Yeah, that's my point. But no, it did inspire me, I have to say. And it does work really, really well.
So I asked you, how has it been going for you and why have you been enjoying it?
It really comes down to that quote by Charlie Munger that what doesn't get measured doesn't get managed. Like,
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah, I'm eating healthy,
Yeah.
but without actually tracking very specifically every calorie that was going into my mouth,
Yeah.
that healthy was too vague. Like,
Yeah.
was I really eating as healthy as I thought I was?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't until I started tracking calories, and you start realizing a handful of nuts is 300 calories. This thing you
Exactly.
thought was like so healthy
Yeah.
and great is very calorie dense.
So that's exactly what happened with me. And so I know a lot of people listening right now are going to be like, yeah, but I'm not going to track my calories. That's so freaking annoying. What are you going to do this for the rest of your life? Yada, yada. And no, the point is not to do this for the rest of our lives. It's really the point of it is awareness, right? It's to become aware of, okay, how many calories am I consuming here? And then if you do it enough times, if you do this for 90 days, you start becoming more aware of it. And now you don't have to be, so on top of it,
and
right?
The point of this episode is not a persuasive essay from both of us now
To track your
to
calories.
track your calories. It's like why this matters in real life is a lot of times in life we say we want this super generic things. I want financial freedom. I want a job I really enjoy going to. I want a vacation home that's somewhere really nice.
Yeah.
We say these super vague things and our minds trick us into keeping these things vague on purpose
Yeah.
because vague goals do not hold us accountable. So what's really going on here is a fear of failure. If you say something like, I want to save more, right? Something so vague. It's impossible to actually measure up whether or not you hit that goal. So it gives you a place to hide if you fail.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing these things. It's really a fear of failure.
The Carl Jung quote, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Basically, measuring makes things conscious, and that's exactly why we avoid it.
Exactly. So when you make something specific and measurable, now either you hit it or you don't. Either you stayed under your calories today or you didn't. There is literally no place to hide. So to wrap this up, to really get into the practical side of this, is to start measuring what matters. There's a great book called Measure What Matters.
It's a fantastic book, yeah.
But to keep it really simple, let's say you're saying you want to stop feeling depressed. Start tracking your mood every single day. Start
Yeah.
rating it from a scale of 1 to 10. Start tracking the patterns of why
Yeah.
it's a 2 and why it's a
And,
7.
and talk about
You're not
how
just going to magically
we'll
stop
talk about
feeling
how this
depressed.
helped you, how you were doing this with the 1 line a day journal, right?
Yeah, I have this 1 line a day journal where every day I write 1 line based on how I'm feeling that day. And over the course of 5 years, you can see where you were on that same day up to 5 years ago. And I've been reading my journal entries recently, and I'm noticing for the last 2 years, I've been in like a not so great place. I've been writing for the 2 years prior to this one, like feeling like shit again, feeling like crap again, like barely getting through it, barely getting through the day. I looked at it, I'm like, how long was I struggling for? This is unbelievable. And I looked at that pattern and I realized in 2026, as soon as this year started, I turned up a new notch in terms of my self-discipline. And I really cut out cheap dopamine from my life once and for all. And I really thought about it. The reason I kept having these highs and lows, but mostly lows, was because I was addicted to cheap dopamine hits. Whether that was nicotine addiction that was up and down, back and forth all the time, whether that was eating junk food, not being strict with my diet all the time. So that pattern was
And the
super
reason
helpful.
you were able to recognize that pattern, though, was because you collected the data and you measured every day for the last 2 years
Exactly.
where you were,
Yeah.
which comes back full circle to this episode.
Yep.
What's the call to action?
The call to action is to ask yourself this question. What's one thing you keep saying you want to improve but have no actual numbers around it? So do you keep saying that you want to spend less? Do you want to be on a budget? Is it your weight? You keep saying you want to lose weight. Is it your screen time? Is it your mood? Pick one of those things that you keep saying you want to do without any actual numbers around it. And then pick one number to start tracking around that thing.
Yep.
Like get serious about it by actually measuring it for 1 week.
Yep.
On your phone, just open up a note on your phone and start measuring just that one number. Keep it as simple as possible so that you actually do it.
And-
Because once you do this, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Like once you step on that scale for the first time, you don't unsee that number. Now you've set the tone.
Yep.
Right?
And tattoo this quote on your brain. What does not get measured does not get managed.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you.
Peace.